Is ChatGPT a threat or a blessing? Hi there, it's Kay, and welcome back to Elite Tech Royalty. When ChatGPT was introduced, a lot of people rejoiced because the technology had greatly benefited many different fields and industries. But it still endangers humans, particularly in terms of conceptualization and linguistic growth. In this video, we'll go over the claim that ChatGPT poses a danger. We'll also learn if it encourages people to be more imaginative or it's the other way around. If you're curious about the answer, then let's get this started. ChatGPT, an artificial intelligence chatbot created by OpenAI, has been quite famous ever since its launch. As a matter of fact, companies and industries were threatened by its amazing services. Our feeds were flooded with eulogies for the technology's victims or those whose professions are alleged to have been significantly affected by its development, such as other search engines, copywriters, programmers, and many more. Many people think that this type of AI would revolutionize everything. But take a look around you right now. Does everything truly change because of this technology? Well, indeed, ChatGPT and AI might completely transform humans, their activities, and their whole life. It has the power to suddenly alter our lives. Or it may not. However, what's true right now is how powerful the chatbots are. The rhetorical power of ChatGPT or its capacity to produce paragraphs of argument or narrative that are truly convincing is what sets it apart from other technologies. This led to many people of many ages and backgrounds exploring it and trying to determine how they can use it to their advantage. For instance, a high school student who used to be content with a B- on his book report instantly became confident to get an A+ after he heard about ChatGPT's power. But just like that student, I imagine that many others have similar sentiments and actions. If this kind of technology had been accessible back then, many would have used ChatGPT without hesitation to ease the workload. I mean, when you can find the solution in a matter of seconds, why waste a perfect afternoon scribbling out a 5-paragraph essay on Austin's portrayals of socioeconomic class, right? You may say it's cheating, but for some people, it's a smart move. If that's the case, maybe the cries of the affected people were true. Perhaps as a result of this technology, we will soon replace writing to ChatGPT in the same way that we replace manually doing math problems with calculators, spelling to websites that offer spell checks, and memorization to the internet. In some ways, when schools move to essay writing, it mirrors the demise of memorization as a teaching and learning strategy. In a future where the entirety of human knowledge can fit in one's pocket, or should I say in a chatbot, the decline may be seen significantly. Essays are used in schools, colleges, and universities precisely because they enable instructors to assess the student's level of comprehension of a subject. Students must do more than merely remember the phrase or topic when writing essays. It enables students to think deeply, way beyond memorization. Students must generate synthesis and create supporting arguments about it that couldn't be made by any machine, but that was before ChatGPT was created. Soon, not only math teachers will be asked by students about the real purpose of the subject, but also teachers of other topics if everything becomes just a click away. Before we continue, if you've come this far in this video, give it a like, share, and subscribe, or let us know what you think in the comment section. The heartbreaking reality is that we'll probably stop using basic writing completely and leave it all to AI. I mean, who would hire a writer when an AI can do it faster and cheaper? At the moment, ChatGPT is capable of handling even the most sophisticated writing types. It can offer a basic structure that you can modify as you see fit. After all, editing is another approach of combining information. Soon, humans will probably be involved in editing, modifying, and enhancing AI's work. The question is, would that really be a problem? Well, that depends on who is going to respond to the question. If it were students who were sick of studying, they would probably say no. However, if it's a 34-year-old who makes a living as a writer, might lean in the opposite side. Even if we can still edit to our liking the output of the machine, there is a huge difference between writing and editing, just as there is between writing and reading. Reading is crucial since it fills in our knowledge gaps and broadens our understanding of the world. It also helps us understand other people's language, their words, their sentences, their stories, and their justifications. On the other hand, editing entails acquiring and maintaining proficiency in someone else's language, in this case, ChatGPT, which entails learning the machine's language. Of course, you might also argue that writing is the same as editing. Our language and its rules come from ancient cultures. We utilize a system that wasn't created by us to express ourselves. But because technology is so adaptable, we can design our structures using it. Writing is about how each individual understands the world and themselves uniquely. Language is how humans perceive themselves and the world. What then am I pointing out? Others' opportunities to consider their language and their style of writing are being taken away by the appearance of ChatGPT and other AI. It is like using another language while writing and being pushed to be content with changes, additions, and embellishments to the work of the AI chatbot. However, to be fair, if this technology was developed in the past, I seriously doubt that my teenage self would reject a tool that promised good grades for less effort. What is obvious at this time is that, in a system that puts grades above learning, it is up to teachers to inspire their students. Writing is not as horrible as many may believe. When you write, you begin to wonder who you really are and your beliefs. You will question things and policies, and you might even assist many others in realizing something. For many people, writing and structuring language of their own was their way to find out who they are. That's the kind of training and development schools must do for their students, since the learning and experience in school becomes a foundation for whatever they do in life. I sincerely hope the advantages of not relying solely on artificial intelligence, electronics, machines, and technology are understood by future generations. What do you think about this? Do you think AI is a threat or a blessing to humankind? Let us know in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, click the like and share icons. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to stay updated and notified when we post videos like this one. We appreciate your time and we'll see you at the next one.